traditional looks.
Yeah.
You create masterpieces. How did you get into it? It's amazing. How did you get so inspired? How?
Really just painting. I did a lot of painting in like middle school, high school era, and I would always paint girls. That was kind of like my thing. And it was always usually girls that had some sort of like body art to them or just something that was just like totally freaky. And so I really decided to transfer my paintings and drawings over to my body and editorial work and things like that. I really love makeup. Makeup is the most, it's just an amazing industry, and it's just great, filled with so many wonderful people. And yeah, just a lot of emotions put into artwork and stuff like that, just kind of like put it out there. So.
How do you get your inspiration for the specific looks as far as the color you're using, the design and the hair and everything? Do you see things you want to do like that, or is it completely created, or is it different each time?
I get inspiration literally from everywhere. It could be, I could just be walking down the street one day and be like, oh my god, that looks so cool. And that's kind of how it spawns. Of course, my friends and just other artists that are in my life are such inspirations to me, and they really give me a lot of love and support and help me with the artwork that I create. So,
right, and we were talking earlier about how things change so quickly, keeping up with the trends.
Yeah.
You know, with like Kardashians and this is in, the contour is in. Are you always obviously keeping up to date? Probably for yourself, you like to know too, but I would imagine you working on clients, they would say, oh, I want the specific look that everyone wants now. So you really do have to always be on top of what's new, what's current.
Absolutely. It's very important, especially in this industry. Things are always changing. And if you are not, developing your skills, you're going to fade away. I mean, it's just because you need to have the diversity in your work, and you need to be able to keep up with the trends. But you also need to be choosing the correct trends, none of that school of brow crap. You gotta be with the,
or the nose hair.
Yeah. Oh my god,
I was like, is that a real thing? It's just trending with the, it was like eyelash extensions, and I was like, there's no way that's an actual thing.
So you gotta pick and choose.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't want to do every little trend, so, yeah.
I was gonna say that I was looking at, we're gonna have to edit that out. I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Sorry.
Part of the blooper reel.
Oh, got it. Okay. A little hungover, like mine. Okay. So doing makeup for
she needed a glass of
wine. So doing makeup for yourself is one.
I hate my job.
Doing makeup on other people is a whole other process. Different face shapes, different eyes can handle a lot of makeup, others can't. What was your biggest challenge transitioning from just working on yourself to now working with clients?
Different face shapes. That was pretty much it. I mean, definitely because I practice on myself the majority of the time. It was just mainly me, myself, and I, just kind of creating this artwork. It took a while for me to kind of gain the knowledge of figuring out what works for some people and what doesn't work for others. But it's also, asking the client what they're comfortable with and how they wear their makeup on a daily basis. That's a really big thing.
Right.
So,
I've always wanted to do, have my makeup done for someone's wedding or something like that. But I do have that fear of, are they going to make me look like a completely different person? Because you still know what you like. You want to look like yourself. So I think that's really important. And you are not just, even though you are the artist, you are listening to what they want. So it's not like you're just deciding for yourself what's going to look good. You care about what's going to make them happy, which is huge. It's very important. Build that trust.
Yeah.
So I think, well, we can talk about YouTube too, as far as that's a huge community growing right now. Are you with any artists that you look up to, or?
I don't so much look up to YouTube stars as I do runway. Just runway fashion, New York Fashion Week, artists like those are just amazing to me. They're the ones who are actually creating the fashion. They're the ones creating these looks and the trends and the things that come out. I think YouTube is a great place to express yourself and to demonstrate different techniques to people who might not be very knowledgeable on these subjects. But I definitely think looking up to these professionals and these people who they do this for their careers is just they're
the ones that started, right?
They're amazing.
Do you ever do any tutorials, any videos teaching people things?
I would like to in the future, but I would like to do it more for professionals. I would like, I have no problem with teaching, the public, but I think there's not enough resources and things out there for professional makeup artists. There's things for the average Joe who just want to learn how to do a wing eyeliner on YouTube, but there's not, there's not enough knowledge out there for
really taking it to that next level.
Exactly. Yeah.
That would be so cool. I'm sure you will do that if you've already done so much as it is. Well, thank you, and you'll be seeing more of me because I'm gonna book an appointment.
Woo! All right, let's do it.
Where are we?
We are at Dollylocks Salon,
In where? Downtown St. Pete.
downtown St. Pete,
Should I throw in my
Florida.
Instagram's name?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. It's Mama McDonie, MAMAMCDONIE.